we just moving on now. You know, because I know you're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
No, man, we
But,
hey, man, I was a great man, man. I was there.
How many more weeks we got?
That booth beat
Couple
me
days
up
this
over
week
there,
and
Mitchell
then a
Engineer
couple days
on this
next
pump
week.
station now. He said,
They down a couple days now.
next week,
counting.
you be here next week.
I'll be, well, not this meeting though,
Why not?
because I'm going to the retirement board that day.
Woo!
It's my
You
appointment.
say you be,
Yeah, that's when I gotta like sign the papers and everything.
and then you be, how long it'll take?
How long that'll take, I don't know. This is the first time I retired from the city, so James, how long it'll take you?
Hey,
About now.
I'm gonna give you a talk show. Talk show.
You know, it's funny,
Wow.
I ran into Dennis at the airport when I was taking off.
That's true, yeah.
He said, okay, Trouble. I said, you ain't seen Trouble.
What about my meeting?
Well, I gave you the number, call Brittany. Brittany's on vacation still.
Wait a minute.
With Dennis, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hello?
yeah.
You told me. Just here, you trying to set up a meeting with Jay.
Yeah,
Hello?
we're losing it.
All right.
I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody else was on.
You say you're coming to the spot, okay?
You know.
Okay. All right.
Morning, Alex.
So, did you told me, hey, that was nice. You told me
To call Brittany, but she's still on vacation. I'll give you the phone, I'll give you her phone number again.
oh, okay, yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah, I put it on my card, right? I put Brittany's name. That's Tuesday. No,
I got something to read now.
just call Brittany and she'll arrange it.
So as you call, you said,
Yeah, I know, yeah. So Brittany's expecting your call
okay,
when she gets back from vacation.
when should you do that?
Good question. Do you know? I guess she's back this week sometime. This week, she's still at the office this
Yeah,
morning.
but give me that, number.
No, I will. Do you have the number, Ben? Yeah, because I left my city phone at home today. I'm already on vacation. Retirement mode.
Okay.
Especially looking at that picture.
Man.
Do you have any plans to go anywhere in particular?
Going to Florida right afterwards.
Nice.
July, yeah. It's hurricane season, it's really hot and buggy.
Crocodile.
Where's Tyrone? What's Brittany's number?
I'm still looking.
Tyrone, he said he'd be in, he was dealing
Okay,
with
we need.
You saw him out in the field.
Yes. Being in, he was dealing with
You calling him?
I can shoot him a text, but I'm sure he'll come in.
I don't know that. Just wanna make sure.
You wanna take Brittany's number?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Good. 415-551-4820.
Hey James, what you gonna say to him when you meet the man?
Brittany?
Who, when I meet him?
Yeah,
They already know each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all go way back?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good.
So, I mean, you know me, I'm always me. Okay, you ought to get that
You
different.
like James Brown, the Godfather,
Yeah, it's like, you know that.
big payback.
Okay, so you know what, Chris? Standing there, fixed up. And he's,
So he reached out to you, you said, or?
no, you tell me about it, but you're the one who's gonna be, he said that's gonna be, in effect, running that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll still, Tyrone and I will still be joining the meetings every Tuesday morning, so. I guess, I know there were discussions with Monterey Mechanical on that, on 24002. So, with Demetrius and Cletus, I know we were supposed to all meet a couple weeks ago, but I think Demetrius texted saying that got pushed back. Because that contract is still being sorted out with the CMD, so it hasn't been executed yet. So once that's done, then I think we can get that meeting scheduled with Monterey. It sounds like that's what Jeff was discussing at one.
Right, also,
Right.
on the 26th, that's the date we're looking at, the 26th.
Okay, yeah, so hopefully we get this
Right.
ironed out with the CMD. I've been going back and forth with them just over the past couple weeks, honestly, just to get the contract award memo sent out and finalized. So I should be hearing back from Vivian today, but the 26th is,
Sunday, that's Sunday.
yeah, so,
Probably like 27 or something, that's Monday.
Yeah, somewhere around that day.
Yeah.
Extra days, if they need any help, any technical stuff, you should reach out.
yeah, once that is done and ironed out, I'll set it up for sometime early next week or whatever works best for everybody. I know Jeff's last week is coming up soon too, so. Well, like I said, Tyrone and I will still be here in the meetings, and then maybe we can pull in Jake. I don't know if
You say Jeff is
Jeff
leaving
is
too?
out.
he's on vacation
I know that.
this week and next week, and then it's my understanding that he's being phased out of the project.
Oh, that's a surprise to me.
That's what I,
Have you heard anything
Like
about that?
once the full procurement process is complete.
That's kind of what I heard from Catherine.
okay, well then, yeah, that's,
Like in the next.
so then he'll still be coming then. I mean, he's on vacation right now.
Okay. Okay.
But he'll still be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do we have to deal with you?
Oh, yeah.
Catherine? Or who do we deal with?
I mean, like I said, Tyrone and I will still be joining these meetings, and Jeff will be when he's back from his vacation. But Tyrone should be joining in today, and of course, like we've mentioned, that he's kind of handling the hyper-local workforce aspect of things. And then I'm assisting with matching up like the procurement and packages with hyper-local firms.
Well, we don't have any problem with that. Our thing is that when we saw the list, is that we know what's coming up, not what's here today, but we know that there's several businesses who trying to identify themselves as hyperlocal. We understand, we know that to be true, you know, and we're here to say that's not going to happen. That's all we're saying, you know. Everything can be all right, but for that happening, that's not going. We're saying that's not going to happen. And you're saying it's not going to happen, right? You don't really want that either, right? You don't want that.
Well, I want to make sure that the commitment was to the community to make sure that they had jobs and the opportunities on the contracts, and I want to keep it that way. And I know, you know, there's the city rules on LBEs, which, you know, we've all talked about, and that's
Yeah.
different. That's a different thing.
I think is the LBE, that's fine. Excuse me. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Is there like the projection of work?
So I couldn't, is the Zoom link up?
She's
Hey,
on
Laura.
Carolyn has someone with her. But I think that's.
Yeah, can I call you right
Yeah,
back?
the projection of work.
Okay, I see you.
It's the first we've heard phasing it, but I understand that to be just when this project is being bid out, that the intention was always that Jeff would eventually move on, because now we're in heavy construction, all the contracts are sorted, but that's not anytime soon as far as we know, unless something has changed. So I think it's status quo, no change for now, and we'll confirm. Got it?
Well, we need, see, my thing is, well, we need Tyrone here, also because we also have jobs, not only contractors, but we have jobs also. I guess, you know, because we have Brian here, you know, and also like in jobs, and so we're getting this all together, we're matching it all together. Jobs and contractors, all communities, you know? So, and me, I just say, I see the brothers still coming for jobs, and still coming, I know he wanna work. And you all know he wanna work, cause he's still here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
Been waiting patiently since for months.
but the thing is that they've been telling him that. And I've been saying to him like, shit, man, that was me. I be carrying so much. But he's saying, I'll wait. He's saying, okay. You know, and when he's saying that about his job, then I'm gonna respect that. But I don't respect the people who saying they're gonna hire him and not hiring him. It don't make sense for him to keep saying. And so that's why I want Tyrone here. Because Tyrone is saying too that I got you, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so when you supposed to go to work, when Tyrone tell you go to work?
Said another 2 weeks, that was last week, so it should be a week.
Oh, okay, so, okay.
And so, let me jump in there.
Okay.
From the owner's perspective, I spoke with Sean, I spoke up with Dave, and I said, yeah, you got the number, but we got hyper-local, but you gotta understand, in this community, I've been here when the commitment was made to utilize hyper-local hyper-local San Francisco residents, and that, you know, there was jobs promises, and we're trying to fulfill that. And so in the different trades, you know, we're very strong in the laborers, and as we move forth in the carpenters, I told them, man, you can't just, and I just want to share this. Webcorp can't just go buddy up and say, we need this guy. I mean, from my perspective, and then you take that opportunity and call your guy over, and then you cut me back and you say, but I got San Francisco. Program requirement is, you gotta work with me, because I represent the owner. And as a result of, you know, our client going in from, I'm not saying it happened, but it appears that it happened, but you gotta be able to let me do my job as a representing the owner, because I've been doing it longer. And when I don't get the opportunity to, you know, when a new hire comes on, what happens is, you know, it has an impact on our construction executive management team. Well, and that issue could have been addressed directly with that subcontractor performing work for us. But when, you know, you have your influencers out there, hey, they ain't looking, you move them over here, and then you look up and say, what happened? Well, I called them up. I mean, because we only get so many name calls, and, you know, the union, you know, 22, I don't have a strong relationship like 261, but it's just like I walk the job, and I'm like, well, if you don't have a scope of work, well, why I still seeing concrete things? And the only thing I talked to Sean, the project manager. I got out here at 5:30. I walked the job. I counted the people, and your name was on the list. And they told me it's gonna be soon, but they didn't give me a date. And Rodney, those are the first two guys that I said for the carpenters, and that, you know, we committed, you know, hyper local, and they can do the work. And I said, man, you can't say they can't do the work if you don't give them a shot. And what he indicated was, and I wanted to tell you, shoring is going to be the particular part of carpentry that they'll be doing. And I wanted to share that with you, because Tyrone's out there, and I know that Rodney and you guys, we had a long list. So I told him, and I told you, and I just said I don't like interchangeable guys that, you know, come off of this subcontractor, and then you put them over here, and then you take my opportunity. When, like, hey man, everybody, it's like football. Give them a shot. If you can't make it, then send them back to the bench. So you know, I personally did that, and Tyrone. Now the date is sometime soon, and maybe Tyrone may have more information. But as, you know, community senior development specialist, I approached them regarding it, and then also I got to get City Build to run a report, because we as the owner have a system that can look at the payroll. But City Build is the official, you know, a compliance officer. We can see it as the owner, and we can't share it with nobody. But man, I can share it and say, okay, this is not official report, but just to let you see it. This is what in-house report that we see that we're waiting for City Build to present. But you on the list, and like I share that in front of everybody. I don't have a tentative start date, and I'm nobody's friend. You know, like with the contractor, hey, I'm not your buddy, I'm not your friend, I get paid to do a job. And my responsibility is with the contractor, and I work with several contractors over for 4 billion outside of San Francisco, and it's about strengthening the relationship. And I'm like, man, just give my man a shot. So
Okay.
I wanted to share that.
That's great, man, that's great. We're still waiting on time, because however, like you said, they deserve to go to work. And you here to see that they go to work, and we here to see that they go to work.
Yep.
And so we gotta all work together.
Yes.
You know, so when your job stops, like you're on payroll, and certain things you can't say or do, we
Yep,
can.
We can.
All right? That's where they go.
Yeah.
And that's where it's gonna be. That's where it's been, and that's
Yep.
where it's gonna be.
Yep.
You know? And so, and my thing is, as long as we come in here and we meet in here in the morning, it's certain things that we're gonna do in here,
Yeah.
and then it's certain things we can't do in here. You know? We just can't sit up in here all the time and talk about entertaining ideas and all that stuff. It's not gonna work,
That's right.
you know? So we're gonna have to get out of here, you know? And that's what we do. And when we meet in our location in the church, when I tell them, hey, listen, we just can't come up in here
Yep.
and just talk about the problems and all that stuff. We gotta get out of here.
That face it.
So that's why we leaving out of here. And today we're gonna leave out of here too. We're gonna go to the gate today, and then we're gonna sit there and we're gonna approach the gate. But till we get the information and everything, we're not moving across the street to the gate. Until we get the right, if the wrong information come out and all that stuff, then we're gonna do what we have to do. As plain as that. But as long as you are working with us in good faith, you know what I mean? Then we're gonna try to, to maintain. But we can't sit in the room and things need to be done. You know, we gotta get out of here. You know, and then we move to the gate, and then we're still gonna work in good faith. And then once things don't work, then we're gonna move across the street to the gate, right? You were there.
I was there.
Okay,
We
so
were on the other side.
that's right.
And business was going on as normal, so.
It's
that was
normal,
fine.
yeah. But the thing is that can't maintain like that. And we ain't getting nothing,
No jobs.
no nothing, ain't nothing happening, it ain't gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. Right? I mean, okay, go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say, so I think, we can, number one, either talk about the workforce aspect of things, you know, that Tyrone just got in, or we can go, again, all the upcoming RFQs and RFPs are all on the website, and we can go through that. Again, the T40, the Monterey mechanical thing, Clayus, I think we're just waiting, again, for that CMD award memo to be finalized, and then we can schedule that meeting.
Right, that's
or
fine.
Jeff.
I'm just here, we talked about me a couple of times, for a while now. But the reason why I'm here is to support everybody else as well. So that's my main purpose of being here.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna figure it out regardless. But
Yeah.
my main purpose is just to always support,
Of course.
my guy Tuli and everybody else that's here.
Cool. So I think for that meeting with Jeff, sounds like there is gonna be a discussion with Monterey, right, to get you more work and Demetrius work.
Right.
He hasn't been on the project yet, right? So, and then you and I could talk offline about the change order with the NSS.
Oh, I talked to Francis already, so
Okay.
he agreed to something.
Okay.
Right.
So, again, we can walk through the packages that are up for RFQ and RFP, or we can talk about workforce, I guess whichever.
I want to talk about contract now.
Okay.
That's what I want to talk about.
So, packages that are coming up for RFP.
No. I want to talk about the fact that now. Like Saks and Spriggs, for me. They're out there now, right?
Right, and so I thought it was my understanding that wasn't there something with contracts that you were already had discussions with them and were getting more work with them? Is that what Chris and Shiv? I know you were just here on Friday, last Friday, right? And Rowena signed something for you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Saks and Spriggs, that's talking about Wellcore was trying to keep my people here, and giving us work, not Spriggs and Sachs. And Jeff was saying he was gonna get with Sachs and Spriggs and work this out. That's what he said. And and before he said that Spriggs and Sachs was supposed to give me more work, PO. I mean, Chris should be here, because he the one said, well, man, they got $60 million, whatever, but you should get $1 million PO just to start. And I'm just saying what was said, exactly what was said. I'm not paraphrasing. You should get $1 million PO just to start. And if not that, you should get at least a $500,000
So I think
right to start. What they did was, they gave me a $100,000 PO. They wanted to give me that. So Chris said, look, go ahead and sign it, so that way at least you're in the system. And Jeff sitting right here and said, that ain't nothing. Like, he was very upset about it. And he was saying that you were here, and he was saying that that's nothing. That's only about 4 weeks worth of work or whatever. And that he was gonna get with them and make sure that they act right and straighten up and give me some more work. Or give me another PO, you know? And so then, when I go back to Jeff, he said to me that they're in compliance. Because I met with the guy who came from Chicago, and he was saying, well, I'm going to give the community something, but really, we in compliance. And then I come back and say, fuck that. So I come back to Jeff, say, Jeff, you going to get them in line? That's what you told me. You know what I mean? And then Jeff said, I've got witnesses right here. He said it in here. He said, hey, James, really, they in compliance. I said, how the hell is, well, LBE, why? They in compliance. Not hyper-local, but LBE. So he's now saying, well, go over to Cupertino, because they got a larger one, we're going to work with Cupertino. And I said, what?
Wow.
See, then you're going to have me get really upset, because I'm saying, why should I go over there? And you said you're going to work with me with Spriggs and Sachs, and you're going to increase my contract with them. You said that out of your mouth. So now, if you're not going to do it, that means I got to do it.
That's right.
That's the way it go down. I'm not going to take this land down, and nobody will get their goddamn foot on my neck, and I'm going to fight to get them up.
Yeah,
And plain to see. And I don't care. I don't care. Take me to jail, whatever you're going to do, how shoot me, whatever. Well, I'm not going to take this shit laying down.
No, sir.
Period.
Not at all.
You know, so I want to see Jeff. That's why I want to see Jeff.
There you go.
I want to see Jeff, but Jeff went on vacation on me. But I want to see Jeff and tell Jeff right in front of us. Did you not say that? Right in front of us. Everybody in here, goddammit, know that was here. You know?
Yep.
And so now I'm just saying that I'm not, you know, I understand what you're saying, you know, Chris, about going to other packages and stuff, but I don't believe that the people that's out here working now, that we should allow them to go on and work, and they're inside the fence working, and we're on the outside the fence. Talking about wait till the next one comes.
Yeah. No hyper.
You know, if all of us wait then, oh, you want to wait? We play the waiting game, and everybody wait. But don't allow you in there working and making money, and I'm on the outside the fence. That's not going to work.
Don't make sense.
And anybody tell me that shit is a traitor to me, for what I'm saying. Anybody tell me that, hey, listen, don't let your family don't have to eat. You still on outside the fence, and then we're going to get later on down the road, then we'll give you something. That don't make sense at all. You know? So, what you want me to do? You tell me what you want me to do. You want me to accept it? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
We can have a separate conversation afterwards, but it's more complicated. To be LBE, whether it's hyper-local or just, you know, regular LBE, you gotta have a proposal, right? That's a cost estimate, that's for a scope of work, right? So the purchase orders are a little bit tough. That's the only point I'm gonna make.
Okay, so what do we do? A little bit tough don't mean nothing to me.
No,
I've
that
been having tough
means
all
we
my life.
we both gotta work on it then, right?
Okay, well, what's
So
your
it can't just be an hourly rate that somebody else manages the workers. It has to be a scope of work that estimated and.
We're gonna do that?
We can do that, yeah.
Okay, then that's all I'm saying. I wanna do that. Chris, can we do that?
I mean, I think as Alan just mentioned, it has to take, I mean, it has to be the paperwork submitted on your side as well, if that's what, I guess, Saks is requesting.
Listen.
I mean, we would probably, for Saks, it'd be a bigger lift, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be frank, because it'd have to be a change order. But I hear what you're saying, that people aren't working, and they're your crews, and they're local, and they need to work. I understand that,
Plain
so,
and simple.
yeah.
Plain and simple.
Well, it's
No.
plain, maybe not so simple.
Well, I'm just saying plain and simple what you said.
Yeah.
They need to work.
Yeah,
That's the simple part.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Now, the part they getting them to work may not be so simple.
right.
But what does that matter?
Excuse
You
me,
know?
James. So
What?
I'm just thinking, when they talk about PO, what are they proposing?
Hold it, man. I don't give a damn about that. All I know is that I'm saying, fuck the paperwork. I want to go to work. That's all I'm saying. I'm supposed to go to work. I'm supposed to be out there working.
Yeah.
So I don't need nobody to tell me about no paperwork. The paperwork stopping me from working?
Well, we
Is
can,
that gonna stop the paperwork stopping me from making a living?
I'm not saying stopping,
Oh.
we gotta do them both at the same time.
Well, let's do them then. Let's do them. Hey, listen. I'm not leaving here, okay? I'm not gonna leave here. I am not leaving here. So y'all might well get ready to call the goddamn police on me or whatever. But I know you're gonna do this anyway. Hey, James, did they call the police? Are they calling security out here? Yep. Tell the truth, man.
What do you mean?
Goddamn right they calling the police.
Yeah.
And the next gonna be, you said you're not gonna do it. It's gonna be armed police walking around. Off duty. I done been on so many sites like this. Next gonna be it's gonna be overtime police. Not no goddamn rental cops.
Right.
It's gonna be
Right
off
now,
duty
you couldn't
police.
You cannot get overtime police right now. There's not enough police in the force. There's not enough police in the police force right now. They're doing their overtime.
Hey, hold on.
I'm telling you, because we tried to do it recently.
Hold on.
You can't get them.
What? Hold on. What y'all get, rental cops?
Retired
No, these were off-duty police
Okay,
officers, and
what
we
you
called up
gonna get?
and they said, what are we gonna get?
Who are you gonna get?
The same security we got right now, and they're not armed.
What, they gonna get a dog or something? They gonna walk around with a dog or something?
I got a
They
little
gonna walk
one
around
like
with
this.
something? Hey, listen, no, for real. Back to this.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna have to do something. I mean, now. Don't tell me about tomorrow. I'm not coming back tomorrow, because I'm not leaving today. I'm not coming back. I am not leaving, man. Period, as simple as that. Now, y'all work it out. Y'all work it out and tell me, how can we get James Richards to sell this goddamn job? Easy. Tell me, it's easy. James, go on out there and go to work.
Don't leave no sense.
Oh, what the fuck you gonna do, James? I don't know, sweep this. Paint, I can do some paint too, ass.
Plumbing too.
I'm just saying,
Yep.
I'm not leaving. That's all I'm saying. Tyrone,
Yes.
tell them I'm not leaving.
You see what happened last week, you believe?
Okay, just tell them I'm not leaving, okay? I'm not leaving, tell them,
He says
Tyrone.
he does, you know, make a statement.
Can I ask you a question? Hey, I have some experience in LPEs. No, I do.
I know you do.
Hey, so, right now, you have a scope of work with Saks, and you feel that, like, as LBE, local micro, that you should have an opportunity, right, to be a part of it, right?
That's right.
So in that process, they have an NTP, and you guys may take a revisit to provide a micro of LB opportunity. Is that? Where is that? I mean, I'm just summing
Well,
up.
I mean, you know, that's what we're talking about right now.
Okay.
Just given that, you know, James Richard said he's not leaving, right?
Yes.
We have to solve a problem, so we gotta think of a solution, that's all. So
Okay.
I hadn't talked to Chris before this is something just coming up.
So we need to try to carve out something with him with a projected number that he give us.
Right, and then we can get an actual estimated scope for, and that meets all the ABU requirements, because that's what we gotta do.
And that's why we
Yeah,
don't
right.
say that.
I don't give a damn. Don't tell me
No,
about
no,
nothing.
we-
Don't
yeah,
start
but
now.
Because
Some
that's
of
the
some
only
of
way
us,
we're
that's
gonna-
our job.
Hold on. I'm telling you, got your job. You say you're gonna do your job, right?
Yeah, but to do my job, you gotta do the paperwork, yeah,
Did you say that?
yeah.
No, let's do it.
Well,
That's what you
that's why I
said.
told you. We
I
brought-
know, but
put
James,
it
you
together.
interjected something. I'm over here with the man who said he gonna do this,
Wait a
okay?
minute, I introduced you to it.
I don't.
So that, so
What you
let's-
mean? I've been around this
Yeah.
goddamn shit. Hey, no, James. You listen to Alan, but I've been working with this shit for a long time. For years with introduced me to anybody. Don't start that, man.
Jay,
Don't start that.
we come here
I-
to work
I-
with you to get this problem
listen.
solved.
Is it gonna be something?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
This is
let's
what
get
we
it started.
tell
But
you.
you interjected something
I'm
about
going
you
to
gonna.
you because you're going all over the place.
I've been right here. I'm gonna keep going all over the place.
Jay, we gotta keep on the same road.
Okay, I'm on the road. I'm not leaving.
Well,
That's
we
the
don't
road
want
I'm
you to
on.
leave. We wanna
That's the road
resolve.
I'm on.
That's what they wanna do,
Jay,
resolve it.
we wanna resolve.
Well, resolve it then.
They got
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
Well, that's why we here.
I don't know about no weak here shit. You start
You don't
interjecting
know
that.
about no
How
weak.
are we talking over here?
Now, we ain't.
Oh, no, I'm
No,
saying,
no.
James, no, don't tell me no.
No.
Do not tell me no.
You cut it too.
Do not tell,
Jay,
no, don't tell me
come on
no.
now.
No, what you mean? I said, don't tell me no.
Okay.
I'm talking over here.
Resolve.
But you get in my conversation when I'm talking over here.
Please ask me to help.
I can listen to both of you guys.
You want them to help do what?
Put together the paperwork that we need
Well,
for the
you gonna put
city.
together paperwork?
Yes.
That's what you said?
That's it,
Who gonna put
exactly.
together paperwork?
We are.
Yeah.
When?
We find out the scope of
So
work.
today is the day.
It's gotta be today.
Okay, then you gotta give us
That's good. That's good.
What?
Hey, Jay, he gonna put it in motion for you, baby.
You're actually talking about the same thing,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Do the paperwork and
Yeah.
help to fix it.
Yeah.
That's good. It takes.
I know what I'm saying. When Alan said he's created a commitment that he's gonna do it, right? That's all I needed.
Right.
That's all I'm telling
So
you,
it's
James.
a little,
That's
you know,
all I needed for him
we
to
were,
say that.
before that, we were not looking into going into a change order on Saks, but we will do that,
Mm.
okay? So so it happens to the soonest electrical work.
Jay,
Hey, Chris.
So it sounds like to speed this up, I mean, is there a meeting that's already set up between
well, that's
you two?
why
Because that's
we
something
brought-
that
What you talking about?
would.
I'm
we'll
just
say-
set it
No,
up.
this is kinda just
Okay.
developing right now.
Well,
Somebody's at the back
I think
door.
the neighbors are complaining about the noise.
Listen, ain't too bad, no doubt. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Yeah, yeah, no, we'll work on it.
That's all I'm saying, Alan. Tyrone,
Yes,
that's all I'm saying.
yes.
And you've been giving me and keeping me going, right?
Yes, I have.
And you will continue to do that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And, Steve, same thing, right?
Gotta keep the conversation going.
No, ain't no conversation, keep me going, keep my company out there working.
Well, and keep, Claytus, everybody too. You know, it's-
Well, that's what he already said, we're working on that, we're working on the Demetrius, and anybody else. Fun, the funny thing is, on the overall picture, I've been fighting for everybody, not me, but everybody. Today, I'm saying, time to step up for me. That's all I'm saying,
Gotcha.
okay? And we can do that, you wanna do that after this, you said? And you don't need me.
We gotta figure it out, so I gotta at least talk to Chris, we gotta like find out, you know, what scope of work we can pull out, and work with, James and Dolce, and work with you, of
Put
course.
the paperwork
But
together.
we need to do some groundwork.
You all gonna
first.
put the paperwork together?
You wanna help
We're
me?
gonna help you put the paperwork together. Look, you need to understand.
I don't understand, don't talk to me.
No, but
Do
you
not
need
talk
to
to me.
understand.
Do not tell me nothing about understand. I don't understand nothing. I don't. All I understand is work. No. Y'all want me to go now? You want me
You
to
can
go?
stay as long as you want.
No, I mean, so you can figure this out.
Sure, that'd be fine. Give me a
Chris
couple
got
minutes.
other things.
He's got other things that we all
He's gonna
have.
help everybody.
We got
Chris
hard-
got
we got
a
busy.
way, a means of helping everybody.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I told Chris, I appreciate that. Very well, I do, very much, Chris. It's just that is very well for the future. I'm stuck on it right now. I'm stuck, man. I can't move out of this position. You know, and I really want to. I really want to if you'll allow me to. But I can't move out of this position. On zero.
Understand.
Okay. Okay, so what I do is, when y'all figure it out, when you come to the gate, I'll be at the gate.
Okay.
You rode by the gate last week. Drove by and laughed at me and kept on going.
You know what, I didn't know until the sun showed up.
I'm worried about today. Today's worse.
They did. Make sure y'all got water in there.
But we got water.
I just want to make sure.
We got a tub of water and ice and all this shit. Tyrone took care of it. Okay. I have
Just so you know, I had to
Okay. Hey, listen, I just, you know, I'm on stuff, man. When it's like this, I'm on stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm on stuff for me today. But I've actually been on stuff for everybody. For everybody. Huh? Okay. Where? Now?
So that's why.
All right.
Because that was not going to get a problem. See, with that is like, it's not it.
It's already happening.
Yeah.
Let me see if we, I'm trying to fix that.
Where should we? Here.
Well, we have a 30-minute meeting, and then we're back with Catherine and everybody there.
As of like the.
Yeah, the one in the bigger church.
I know that. But you told me that.
Then I gotta go downtown to Dennis.
Oh, you already.
Pretty quick. So, I mean, I can try and see if he's in there now, or what, we have nines right there now, you've got
10. Okay. All right.
How many days you got left on?
Well, actual days is 6.
Actual 6 days. It's done. It's done.
But they're trying to cram, 2 days of work into each day, so.
Oh, really?
Try to get everything we can get out of me.
Can I let Tyrone?
That's why I came up with it.
I want you to talk to him. Because everybody will call your name. But we gotta get Tyrone.
My thing is to do people to work.
Right.
That's my goal, that's what I'm shooting.
Okay.
Two guys, you guys up on deck right now. I'm doing it, so. That's my goal. And helping you out.
Okay.
Right?
And then DN tanks too.
That's these two guys on it.
200.
Yeah.
But me and Brian, I talked to him this morning.
Okay, good.
Who else is it? Is somebody else?
Oh, maybe so.
What's the brother's name? How y'all doing?
Yeah,
Doing really
we'll
well,
go
really well.
Hey, one of
How y'all
your
doing?
guys?
Shit, yeah, they in here.
Tell me your name. Tell me your trade.
Good morning. My name is Philip, and I'm a carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah, my
My
buddy.
name is Zora, I'm a carpenter out of Local 22.
Okay, you journeyman or apprentice?
I'm a journey person.
I'm a apprentice.
Oh, you apprentice?
Yeah.
Hey, I got 2 feet for 2.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He should go give you a card. Yeah, we got it.
I'll grab a chair in, that's all right.
Right with full. I'm on the
Okay, well, I can leave now.
You can leave, yeah.
You
You
guys
gotta
can
go,
have
you
it.
know?
Okay, hey, listen, I'm going to the gate. I have good news, I'm at the gate. I'm gonna be on this side of the gate.
You will on this side of the
I'm gonna be this side of the gate.
Yep.
I wanna have good news, I'm not crossing over that side. You know, but don't make me cross over that side.
That's right. Cross.
Right.
Lakers cross.
Don't cross over, man.
There's always good news here, James.
Uh-huh.
There's always good news here.
Okay, okay. You're very
Go, y'all.
Let me,
okay. Okay.
Hey, man, hey, I gotta get some names, man. Whatever I say I'm gonna do.
Hey,
Flavor.
what's going on, man? Hey. What's we eating chicken donuts, man?
First time. Let me get them in the union. I'm gonna be here a minute. Let me get their names. They already. I'm gonna be here a minute, man.
show me